So I just brewed myself some coffee. The chickens are out on the pasture yard, if you want to call it that. And the leaves are falling. It's just really warm today, but I'm craving something fall, cozy, warm, and it's a perfect morning treat or afternoon treat, if you want to call it that. So I think we're going to make that, and we're going to use some of our discard with it. So follow along if you want to know how to use discard. Discard I use in a lot of my baked goods, and as much as I possibly can. Anything that is a bread-based recipe, such as donuts, muffins, etc., I use discard with it. So if you've been following me for a while, you know that I have tons of recipes, and this is another one to add. So let's do it.
Midwest, but I think we need to make something cozy and fall appropriate here on the homestead. It's simple and budget friendly, and it's going to give you a lot of comfort. Look at my poor mums here. They're dying because it's been so warm. So let's get back to baking. We're going to make a discard sourdough spice donut recipe, like I said. And here's my sourdough. It is doubled in size, so it's ready to go. And I'm going to take out the discard and use it in my donuts. So basically, discard is when you take out a portion of your mixture and you have to feed it, because if it gets too heavy, it really does not really grow and it's really not good. So what we're going to do after we have pulled out that discard, I'm going to feed my sourdough so it can rise again for future recipes such as baking bread and things like that. And then we are going to go ahead and add all of our wet and dry ingredients together. So one bowl, we're going to mix all of our wet ingredients, and one bowl we're going to mix all of our dry ingredients. But I do need to get an apron on, so let me get that on real quick. Do you guys wear aprons when you bake? I've been trying to use aprons more when I'm inside the house, because sometimes I have nice things on and I don't want to wreck it. So here are all my ingredients laid out. So you're going to need 2 different sugars, vanilla, sourdough discard, an egg, flour, did I say that? Cinnamon spices, cinnamon, nutmeg, and clove spices, salt, and a little bit of salt, some cooking spray. We are actually going to bake these donuts. You can fry them, so this recipe you can fry. So here I am. We just talked about all of the dry ingredients. I am mixing them in a bowl, and then I'm going to mix the wet ingredients. Okay, once all of your wet and dry ingredients are completely combined, you're going to go ahead and fold your wet into your dry. So they're going to combine very slowly. And that donut pan that I was referring to, make sure you do grease that with a little bit of cooking spray, or you can just do butter and flour and dust it off as well. Your oven is going to start preheating as well, and then you are going to take the batter and put it in a Ziploc bag. Snip off the end because you're going to pipe it into your donut pan. Now, one thing you're going to notice when I'm doing this is I overfilled my donut pan, and that is not good because your donuts are going to be mammoth and they're going to cook over. So instead of looking like a donut, it's going to look more like a muffin. So I would recommend when you fill your donut pan to fill it up about 50%, maybe slightly a little bit more, 60, I would say about 60%. It should be good. Okay, after your donuts have cooked in the oven, you're going to take them out of the donut pan and let them cool. And this is the time where you are going to coat them in a cinnamon sugar. So what you're going to do is brush on butter all around your donut, and then you can either sprinkle the sugar cinnamon combination or you can roll it in there. I went back and forth and did both, so that's completely optional. I feel that when you do get it in there and you roll around, you get a little bit more of the cinnamon sugar versus sprinkling it on. So it's completely up to you.
Okay, this is taste test time. Well, I actually ate half of it just to see. It's very delicious. I think it's better than most of those pumpkin patch, apple patches where they sell their donuts. This is baked versus fried, so it's a little bit healthier. It's perfect for the morning. It's very filling, I think, because of maybe the sourdough, but it is delicious. The spices give it that pumpkin spice flavor. And then the butter, cinnamon, sugar is on point. So, so good. So if you make this, let me know. Let me know in the comments. If you have any questions, also let me know in the comments. And hopefully you guys stick around, where I love doing everything gardening, everything farm to table, sourdough recipes included, living simply. I'm really trying to get into minimalizing my life and simplifying it, and just bring in more holistic, natural ways of living, from cleaning to cooking to baking, you name it. So if you have any pointers, let me know in the comments. Remember, you like this video, subscribe if you want to see more videos, and share this video if you know anybody who's into sourdough. I'll talk to you guys real soon. So long.
So thanks for joining me in the kitchen today, and I hope you enjoyed these donuts. And remember to like this video, share it, and subscribe. I hope to see you guys all soon on the